Hi Bibies and welcome to my channel. My name is CarmiMua, and in today's video, yes, I had a lot of caffeine. It's probably currently like 5 o'clock maybe. Let me check. It is 4:30. It's been a long day. I've been filming all morning, so please do not ask me how much caffeine I put into my body, because there's a lot. And yes, eyeliner probably is going to be a struggle of my life today. But, no joke aside, today we are going to have a look of every single product from the new collection of Revolution. It's meant to be the Christmas one. Yes, Christmas comes a lot earlier these days. Like, I feel like soon, Christmas collection is going to be like a year-round thing because it's only October. We haven't even gone to Halloween yet. Like, we haven't even kicked that like festivity out of the way. That we are ready for Christmas. And I will say very quickly, Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Is when not only I get a lot of present, but I spend more time with Bay and with my family. And for me, that is literally a treasure in itself, more than anything else. I just really love to see my loved, and I don't get to see them a lot because you guys know I do live in London. They all live in Italy, so for me that is the great time. But we will have time. We will have a few get ready with me towards Christmas time that I can tell you more about. We can have some nice chit chats. But today let's focus about this collectiones because it has just arrived to my door, and yes, it's already out at Revolution Beauty, as well as believe it in Ulta in America. So if you Americanos are in the ones to just grab this, go and check out Ulta because they are there. So the packaging though. This is the new jeweled collection. As you can see, I'm super excited because one thing that I love about Christmas packaging is the shine, the sparkle, the feel is luxurious, and I really love how it's kind of like printed onto the actual box instead of like being like you can touch it and feel it. I really enjoy like the kind of like the extra touch. So as you can see, there are 3 eyeshadow palettes. Also, because did you really think Revolution can stop there? Of course not. We are having 3 gel-like highlighter, and let me tell you, this one, they look absolutely beautiful. Also, as you can see, there is kind of a theme in a theme. There is like rose gold, there is gold, and there is silver as well. So we're definitely gonna give it a good whirl and test. And my probably personal favorite, because I do love this quite a lot, is lip topper. So it's not even like a lipstick, it's not like a gloss, it's a lip topper that personally you can use it itself, or you can use it on top of like matte lipstick as well as like glossy lips. It's a topper, you can put it everywhere you want, and I'm definitely going to show you today how they're going to look onto my lips with and without a lipstick. So let's just before we dive into this lovely, I believe it's going to be lovely eye look, I'm going to show you the palette as well as the one that I'm going to use. So the first one is this one over here. There is a gilded one, so it's the one with the gold packaging. Now I have used this one earlier today to create like an Instagram look, and I've been really liking it. I think this palette is well completed when it comes to like your neutral warm tones. There is a lot of matte shade, there is a black that can help you out to like deepen up, and a lot of like beautiful shimmers. Love me some good layout. The names are again printed onto the packaging. I feel like this is a new route with Revolution, so I'm kind of now always expecting this. Like, I want this all the time. You command me on that. And yes, I like it. I won't have, like, literally there is nothing that I can say about it. It's just another warm tone palette. That's all I'm gonna say. That's why today I wanted to use another one, because I feel like I've done a lot of looks with this. But if you are in the market for a warm tone palette, or if you have to gift it to somebody like an eyeshadow palette and everything, this is like the most safe option because everyone loves warm tones. Next palette is this one over here. That is called the Deluxe. Is rose gold. Again, love the packaging. It is beautiful. Like, some of those items are probably like super collectible, like especially if you love to like expose everywhere into your room, like when you have like a little place, a little corner for good makeup. This is the one. Also, yes, there is like a little bit of I broke this. I done it myself and I'm really upset about it. I was unwrapping it and it just kind of like fell onto the floor and the shadow over here completely crushed, and it's probably like so beautiful, like it's one of the most beautiful shadows. I am gutted with myself. So this one over here, as you can see, has a lot more shimmer shade compared of the previous one. I hope you guys get to see it. I'm gonna try to give you some good close-up as well. It's a beautiful palette, however I do feel like it's only two. Yeah, I think there is actually only like 2 matte shades. I do wish there was maybe like a couple of more, just to kind of like be a little bit more versatile. But again, it is a pretty palette and I'm pretty sure it's gonna work lovely. But the one that I'm gonna try today is this one over here. The silver one, there is called Opulent. As I mentioned, there is something with me and the word opulence that I'm feeling the vibe, and this one is what it looks like. It's a lot of cool tones, and you know what, I'm ready for a good cool tone palette, something I can just put in my bag and it's gonna be like my go-to for this winter. There's a ton of purple, there is a lot of matte as well as shimmery, so I do feel like it's a little bit more completed than the previous one. I do think this is probably like a palette that I will probably suggest you to add it into your collection, only because it's that different. Very quickly, I'm going to show you this jelly over here. Now this one is the one that I used today earlier on, and it is the one that is called Monumental, so it's the gold one. I will say they have a very interesting feel, like the gel texture is beautiful. They do come with a protector. That is the only one that I did use earlier, so let me just get rid of the product, and a lot of it does come off completely from the packaging, so I love the fact that you're gonna like have the maximum product. This is a beautiful champagne color. It's a little bit more thicker in consistency than the one that we are used to from Revolution, and I do have to say I think I like this one a lot more, and you will see what I'm gonna play with. In case you have not seen my Instagram video, if I've not put it up, I'm really sorry, but let me tell you, this consistency is gold. Like, it really blends beautifully. It's definitely high shine, like you will see, but it is beautiful. We're gonna use the silver one today. I feel like I want to do like silver on silver on silver. And then we have the lip topper. Now for this one, I'm actually gonna give you swatches straight away. This one is the gold one. There is in the shade Exquisite. Let's just add a little bit. Oh, that's pretty. So this one is what it looks like. Definitely super high shine. When you get glosses like this, I think the idea behind it is that it's gonna give you like high reflection. It's not meant to give you like a full coverage on the lips. So definitely, if you want like a full color onto your lip, put a lipstick or a pencil even underneath. This one over here is the rose gold one. This is called Luxurious. Again, another name that I personally like. Ooh, this is pretty. So this one is gold, and it does look a lot more pigmented even than the previous one. I think it's because the gold particle are much stronger compared to white, like the lines reflect in a different way. And then the last one is the one that I'm going to use today. There is called Fortune, and it is straight on white. And I'm going to put it over here. Again, this is what it looks like, a little bit less than the previous two, well, a little bit better than the previous one, but still nice. Them two, the first one and the last one, do look quite similar on camera, but you can see how this one is a little bit more warmer tone, kind of more champagne-y, when this one is straight on white. So definitely looking forward to try on my lips. So I guess I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee, and then we're gonna start our eye look. Alright, babies, so let's start with this palette over here, and there is a shade called Peace that I kind of like it, and I'm going to use this Blank Canvas E20 brush, just taking it a little bit. Again, there is a little bit of fallout onto the pen, but you guys know I don't mind fallout on the pen as soon as it's gorgeous on the eyes and there is not too much mess on my face. So that is the one. So yeah, let me just start this one very quickly onto my crease, and yes. Okay, I can already see it and I like it. Also, it does look a little bit different than what I've done usually, so I'm even more happy. So let's just keep on blending. Alright, Bibies, so we have blended our first shade, and as you can see, we are getting something slightly different than usual, and I'm super happy. So we're gonna go in with this E21 again from Blank Canvas, and I feel like I'm gonna go in with the shade over here that is called Impressionable. Oh, I love the name of it. So just taking a little bit onto my brush. Okay, there is a little bit of fallout onto the like dust around. Again, don't mind it. Let's first push it in here. Okay, it looks a little bit more gray than I was expecting, so I'm gonna first press it, kind of like pack it on. Yes, and you can see now it shows more, and then I'm gonna blend it with the first shade. It does look lovely, I have to say. I'm liking these. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use exactly the same shade, but this time on E08. So as you guys see, it's a little bit smaller as a brush because I wanna go on my underneath of my eyes. And a brush sometimes there is a bit too big and too fluffy will just end up like making a mess, especially underneath. So you wanna do brushes that are a little bit more dense and they are flat. So they kind of help to like blend and just deposit the color. So just taking this one pretty much everywhere, in a corner to outer corner. One thing I do really like about this palette over here is actually the layout, because I love the top one, so the really big pan, because they feel like they are the one that you're kind of going to use the most, especially if you're looking at shimmer wise. And there is the shade over here called Paris that looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm taking a clean E24 and it just, ooh, okay, it's a little bit foily. So I do feel what I will have to do is actually press it. Yes, I think pressing this shade over here is better than kind of like smear it, or you will have a ton of fallout. But this one is insane. And by the way, guys, I'm always using my brush dry, and if I ever use them wet, I will let you know, so don't you worry about that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press it on my mobile eyelid, mainly at the center, because in the inner corner I do want to use another eyeshadow because I'm that kind of extra. But you kind of know me, so you were expecting that, wouldn't you? You knew it. You knew already. I feel like I'm in Paris right now because of this shade. It is absolutely stunning. I do really like it. I think this is beautiful. On the pan, yes, it does look a little bit messy now, like it's not gonna keep the beautiful press there used to be before, but I guess that's something we need to live with. Like, I'd rather look beautiful than have a palette that just looks new and then I never use it. So absolutely loving what is doing on my eyes. So I'm not gonna take my last eyeshadow on a small brush, and this one is E23, and it's this one over here called Cop Out. Again, it feels very creamy and buttery, because if you are pressing it too hard, you just get a ton of fallout. So make sure you maybe just want to keep the palette down and just like, again, pressing it onto the eyes. Ooh, I was not expecting this. I really was not expecting to see this at all. So I'm just gonna presently press more and more until my eyes don't get so heavy that I can't open them anymore. That sounds like a plan. Okay, so this shade is what I like to call it a showstopper, because now all I can see is a beautiful inner corner highlighter. Paris still looks beautiful, but this inner corner is just next level. About to you, this is beauty. So what I'm gonna do very quickly off camera is my lashes and a little bit of black in my waterline. I kind of want to smoke it a little bit, but I don't want to do a wing liner. One, because coffee has me shaking today, and two, I really like the way this eye look, kind of like it's smoky and sultry and a little bit different. So I'm gonna keep it and see it to myself, appreciate myself a little bit more. And for lashes, I'm gonna use this flutter lashes from the fluttery lashes, sorry, from Isla. This one is in the style 177. They are nice and fluffy, very long. They're gonna look beautiful. I already have a good feeling about them. Also, the packaging matches my eyes. This is just like meant to be today. This is one of those days when let's embrace this makeup look. Is gonna look good today. Good. Alright, baby, so this is the eye look completed. Now, I will say those lashes are very long, and I love how they kind of like fluffy out. Like, I feel like a butterfly. I know that kind of like is the campaign, like fluffy butterfly that just fly away, but that's how I feel. Like, I feel like those lashes are about to like take me to places where only the breast bays are. So, yes, let me just get over myself just for a little bit and tell you that this palette, thumbs up for me if you're in the market for a cool tone eyeshadow palette with kind of ton of purples, because let me tell you, there is a lot of purples inside. Go for this one. This is the one. So we're now gonna try out something that I'm a little bit scared about it, because it is the kind of like a jelly highlighter, and this one is in the shade Dazzling. Now it is pure white, and as I said to you guys, I tested it already, the gold one, and it's beautiful. It blended amazingly. Let's hope the white does the same. So when you actually touch it, as you can see from my fingers, it's kind of like, ooh, like it's a goopy kind of texture. Like, I hope you guys get to kind of like pick it up. It kind of gives like a little bit of a goop onto your finger. Again, let's just add a little bit. Okay, so that's that. And I'm gonna take a clean finger and just like bounce it on and off. And yes, as you can see, like it blends so much easy. Like, if you guys have any problems with liquid highlighters, this is completely different. This is more like a kind of like it's like a tacky, creamy texture of highlighter. Like, it's not liquid, like, you know what I mean? It's like it doesn't separate my foundation whatsoever. I might have to go back in with my bronzer to kind of like warm my skin, but there is not like patchiness or separation. A little bit, as you can see, goes a long way. Now again, this color over here, it is very icy and very light. The gold one was definitely a completely different effect for me, and it was a little bit more natural and wearable. So this one is that. I'm gonna just add whatever I have left. Also, if you guys feel like you have any sort of problems, always keep like a clean tissue to wipe away any excess and kind of like go back in. Or if you probably want and you feel like you're getting a little bit traumatized by everything, take your foundation brush. I always like to clean it up from any excess and just like bounce it into your skin. However, when you do this trick over here, most of the highlighter will kind of disappear and becomes more like an inner glow. So again, it's depending on how do you want your highlighter to be. So what I'm gonna do, because I feel like you guys deserve the best of the best, what I'm gonna do, I will close this one up, take back the gold one, that's the one, and show you what I mean. So I'm just taking a little bit onto my fingers and just add this gold. And as you guys see, like, can you see? It blends so much easily to my skin, and that is only because of my skin tone, because you guys know I always say I'm more like olivey yellow, so anything that is gold as an highlighter will look like the most natural. Anything that is a bit more icy will look a little bit stronger. However, you do you, you wear what you like. This is the beauty of makeup, but as you can see, this does look like more natural on my skin. So I'm just gonna like match the other side real quick, and then we're gonna try the lip topper. I'm gonna try all three of them as well. I'm gonna try them one with the actual lipstick, so bear with me. I am just gonna put a little bit more highlighter. Also, my nose. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, babes, so now is where things can get a little bit more messy, because we're gonna do a lot of lip swatches. So what I'll do, I just gonna remove the excess of like foundation that I have on my lips, and the reason why is because I want to show you like the true color of each lip topper, so how they're gonna look onto my lips. Just dry everything. So this is my natural color, so I'll start with the silver one. There is the lighter one, and wish me luck. Let's see what's gonna happen. So Bibies, so this is what Fortune looks like. So this one again is the one with the silver packaging. Very, very pretty, very glossy looking, very like shine. However, you can really see like my lip color underneath, and that is kind of like what is a lip topper. Just to kind of like clarify, I'm not hating on it. It's a lip topper, so you have to put it on top of something. So, alright, remove this one, and as you can see, they do remove pretty fast, and they do not leave behind any specks of glitter or anything. So if you're wondering if there is like any glitter inside, no, there isn't. Like it might looks like there is, but as you can see, there is nothing left behind. So now we're gonna move in with the one with the gold lid, and it's called Exquisite. So this one is the one that is more like champagne looking, and oh, okay, pigmented. As you can see, they are very pigmented. Again, they're very pretty, and sometimes I do like to just put on a gloss itself. I'll probably say, and we'll see in a minute, with a lipstick. I'm expecting great things. Alright, so here we have Exquisite, and again, it's beautiful, it's glossy. I'll probably say maybe this one does actually look a little bit better, like a little bit more glossier than the first one. Again, I don't know if it's because of my skin tone or anything, but this one tends to show a little bit more. So again, let's remove it. My lips are gonna feel so dry later, even if it's all gloss. Like removing it with a wipe after a while, it does get really intense. So let me just remove this one over here. Again, pretty easy to remove. I'm actually gonna take my big old brush that has a little bit of powder left, like my face powder, to dry out, and let us remove this. Yes, my lips are back to what they normally are. And lastly is this one over here. There is called Luxurious, and this one is the one that I have the highest up because it's the gold one. And oh wow, okay, as you can see, the gold flecks in it are definitely something. Like one dip and it, so good. Like, you know, sometimes when you're like, there is a product that really leaves you speechless, this is the one, you know. Oh, so good. I'm definitely gonna say this is probably my favorite one out of all of them. It's probably the only one that I actually will wear without anything underneath, because it's just that's gold. And I will say, like, so far what I like is the silver palette, the rose gold lipstick, and the gold highlighter. I feel like I'm making my own mixer thing. So let me just remove lastly this one. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a little bit of Huda Beauty liquid lipstick. This is like my kind of go-to nude color, and then we're gonna put a lip topper together. Alright babes, so the lips has been put on and is dry. And by the way, I think I did not mention it, it is in the shade Trendsetter, and it is one of the Huda matte liquid lips. I don't really shop a ton at Huda. I do have my reservation with some of the stuff that Huda does, so yes, just gonna leave it like that. But this are lipstick that I've been having for so long. I'm paying the hard coins for it, and I will use it until they finish, and probably I'm not gonna repurchase it. But anyway, this is another thing, this is another day. Let's just put on this one. Now again, this one is in the shade Fortune, so the silver one, and I want to show you what it's gonna look. Also, I want to see for myself because I'm urged to just put it on, and yes, okay. So definitely is showing more. Duplicator is getting a little bit dirty then. I don't like that. But I guess maybe the lipstick wasn't fully dried. Alright babes, so this is the lip topper. There is definitely topping up beautifully this lipstick. I feel like it's definitely given the extra kick, as well as a little bit more of a cool tone that goes with this eye look that we created today. So yeah, so let me know down below in the comments, how do you feel? Do you like this look? By giving me that good thumbs up. Stay subscribed, and let me know if you want me to test out any other products, or if you want me to create more look using this palette or the other two that today I did not touch onto this video. I always love to read your comments, and we create the most awesome content together, you and me, we are that kind of team that is hard to come by. So make sure that if you can, you also share this video. Help me reach the BB family that we love and deserve. My goal by the end of the year is to reach 25,000 BBs. I would love for you to help me out to this conquer, so to make it happen. I know you can do it. You are the best. As well, if you guys want the BB pin, it is available in my Etsy store. I will leave a link down into the description. If you are a little bit of a BB addict, if you wanted to show people the support, if you want to sip your drink with a pin, you can definitely do as well. I don't know, that much coffee kind of spaced me out. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and always remember, like if you like, hate if you hate, and until next time, you're welcome.